see when you look at me. If you look closely, 50, don't back down. Everywhere I go, both coast with toast. East side, west side, I hold that Mac down. Every little nigga you see around me, hold a gun big enough to fucking hold Shack down. Next time you in the hood and see an OG, you ask about me, the young boy, don't back. Easy to see when you look at me. If you look closely, 50, don't back down. Everywhere I go, both coast with toast. East side, west side, I hold that Mac down. Every little nigga you see around me, hold a gun big enough to fucking hold shit down. Next time you in the hood and see an OG, you ask about me, the young boy, don't back. Easy to see when you look at me. If you look closely, 50, don't back down. Everywhere I go, both coast with toast. East side, west side, I hold that Mac down. Every little nigga you see around me, hold a gun big enough to fucking hold shit.
Alex, man, I gotta make sure. Let me see. Make sure I look good for the camera.
I don't see nothing there. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Gotta make sure I look good for y'all, for the camera. So, hello everybody. Welcome to the Brent and Alex show. And today, we'll be talking about our thoughts on bearing arms. I know that's our Second Amendment rights, but, you know, we just want to... This is what I want to say real quick. Look, I know some people might be offended by this video, but we're not trying to promote violence at all with this video. This video, we're just trying to show you how to protect yourself, you know, with what you need to protect yourself with, which we will explain. But we're not promoting any violence in this video. Just want to let y'all know that. So, yeah. And I want to say this too. The murder rate has went up 15% in the U.S. since 2019. And I got that information according to Vox.com. So, yeah, it's been kind of crazy out here, Alex, is it?
Yeah, it has been. And something that I've learned is that you gotta have a difference. You gotta be either a traditional man or a modern man. Me, Brent and I, we're halfway, we're in the middle. Yeah. And let me explain why. When you're a traditional man, and I know about this because of the way my family grew up. My family's from Ghana, and I know how they grow up in third and second world countries. Out there, they kill their own animals, they plant their own food. Out here, everything is convenient, you're quick to get. Yes. But they kill their own animals, for example, right? And I'm not saying, oh, go out here, kill, or whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm just thinking from a traditional mindset that sometimes you have to use your hands. You have to be good with your hands for survival, be able to build, right? Like a lot of men these days, they'll be more of the modern man. They'll say, oh, I want a nice house. I'm going to pay somebody to build the house, right? And you want to be in the middle. It's fine to pay somebody to build a house. It's fine to build your own house. Right. But you want to, as a man especially, you want to be good with your hands. And the ladies love a man who's good with their hands, know how to fix a car, fix a spare tire up on their car or whatever. That's very important. And I always tell guys, have a balance when it comes to that. You can be a little bit on the modern side, you can be a little bit on the traditional side, but the issue with being a modern man is you're dependent on society to help you with everything.
Yes.
But when you're a traditional man, you're more independent. Yeah. You know how to survive if you need to in the woods or go camping. You know how to build a nice log cabin or set up a tent or whatever, or if you need to build a chair. And the crazy issue is, the other day I was watching YouTube, I seen a girl from Russia building her own log cabin. Okay. I'm like, wow, but most guys these days, they don't know how to even camp.
Yeah,
right?
Because, you know, back then, you didn't have a lot of resources back then. It was like no technology at all, really. You didn't. Exactly. Nowadays, everybody's spoiled with everybody doing something for them, and they always, you know, they can easily go online and look up stuff anyway. It's just too much easy access for everybody. See, back then, you had to really work for it to really... Yeah, you didn't have all these resources back then. So you had to really use your common sense to get through certain situations. So I know what you mean by that, man.
Yeah, and even me, I do gardening too. Gardening takes manpower, it takes work. And hey, you get good profit too. It's fresh, organic food right from the ground.
Yes.
But you have to be good with using an axe and using rake and all types of different tools for you to do that. And that's why I recommend just have a balance. So for me, well, Brent, he's going to get into the guns thing, and I'm going to chime in on that.
Yeah, so the guns, I want to say this real quick too. Everybody be aware of your surroundings out here because it is getting a little crazy out here. Yeah, really be aware of your surroundings. Me, I'm very military minded. I'm very military minded. I know what's going on around me at all times. And I'm on guard all the time too. I mean, not saying you got to be paranoid or nothing like that. You can be relaxed, but I'm just saying be aware of your surroundings because there's a lot of things going on right now. Especially when I was talking to you about Chicago and stuff where I'm from.
Yeah.
That murder rate went skyrocket since, what happened in 2000 last year. So it's like, yeah, everybody, protect yourself. And that's why I know this is a hard topic to touch on though, but I do believe in, protect yourself with bearing arms. I do believe that everybody should have something on them. Like you was talking about too, it don't always have to be a gun. It can be a knife or whatever you have on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For example, like if you need to build something, you use a knife, or if you need to cut an animal or cut some rope or something for a tent or whatever, you'll use a knife to do that. And a lot of guys, they don't even know how to use a good pocket knife. Even me, I got a pocket knife right here.
Yeah.
Actually, crazy thing is I got it for free, but paid shipping. Right here, got a pocket knife.
Yes.
This can be used to cut off a stick or something, or use something that I need that will help me survive in the woods or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So I think this is very important. Even if you want to, you can go real traditional and get you a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I just bought one the other day, just practicing using that as another form if I need to.
Bow and arrow.
Some archery.
Archery.
Yeah.
Yeah, archery. Yeah, man. I gotta try that, man. I ain't tried that in a while, man. The bow and arrow. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, we're not trying to be too political with this. We're not taking no sides, but it was just our opinions and our thoughts about this. And stay prepared, stay ready all the time.
And real quick, so right here where we're at, it's not even a mile away. Right across the street, there's a high school, and this high school, it was actually on my birthday, August 27th. They had a shooting at a football game. It was crazy. I'm like, wow.
Yes.
And I think the show All Americans, kind of like that. Mm-hmm. Like everyone sitting there. I think it had just rained or something. I wasn't there, but I read a news article on it.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, there's a shootout.
It's things that people don't know. It's like right close to home for you. A lot of people don't expect things to happen right around them, but right around the corner there's always something going on. That's why I'm saying you got to really be prepared out here. It don't even matter which type of area you in. You could be in the suburbs, ghetto, hood, whatever. Whatever area you in, just be cautious around you. Make sure you're safe and have something on you. I know there's a lot of instructions for the guns and stuff though. But another thing too with the guns, people that are new to getting weapons, I say this: do your research on what you want to get. Right now I got a Ruger. I keep something, I got a Ruger and stuff though. To start off with something that you are, used to, do your research on it. Go to the gun shops. Go to some gun shows too. They'll teach you, the basics about the gun and stuff, and they'll go over everything with you. Then another thing too, I don't know, it depends on what state you're living in. Over here, I got my concealed to carry right here. My concealed to carry, just hold it up like this for a little bit. It's just a plastic card. And to get that, I don't know, it depends on your area again. Look online for concealed to carry tests. And I took it, and it cost $65. It's like you don't have to sit in the class anymore. I know back then we had to sit in the class. Mm-hmm. They had to pay $200 for the class for a whole week.
Oh, okay.
Now it's easier where you can get it online. I don't know if anything would change with that soon, but just get it online, pay $65. The test is about 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and it's just showing you the details on how to handle a handgun. So it's an easy test to just show you where to look. It's just easy, where the trigger at and how to, cock it back or whatever, but it's an easy test. You pass that, they'll give you documents that you can print out to take to your circuit court. Then once you take the documents to your circuit court showing that you completed the test online, it takes them about 2 weeks to 3 weeks to give your concealed to carry in the mail. So Yeah, just have it on you. You don't have to carry it all the time everywhere you go. I mean, just at least have it in the car somewhere, in case things go down. Because you got to be prepared out here. We trained to go.
Yeah, that's
Got to be
facts.
trained to go. Yeah, definitely.
And I did want to chime in on this. Just look at olden times, look at traditional men. They were all warriors. Even look at current day now. The lions, I know Brent, he likes the gorillas.
Mhm.
All the males are real dominant. They're defending what? Territory.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I know some of the ladies, they're good with the guns, good with the weapons too, because some of them don't even have a man with them or whatever, and they trying to learn, or they just like that.
Yeah.
And that's good for y'all too. It's good to also understand how to war too. But especially the guys, y'all can't be letting the ladies beat y'all when this is in your nature to be strong, to defend,
Right.
to protect.
Right.
That's all in the male's nature.
Yes.
Right. But the biggest thing, this is the biggest thing, is having discernment. You must have discernment, especially when using a gun.
Yeah.
Right? A knife, you might be able to stab and just mitigate the situation, and they might not die.
Yeah.
But when you have a gun, it's a higher chance that they will die, or a bow and arrow, or whatever you have.
Mm-hmm.
Some things have a higher chance.
Yeah.
So my rule of thumb, I don't know if Brent will agree on this, but my rule of thumb is, unless they're harming me or my family,
Yeah.
that's when I have to use deadly force.
Yes.
Because they're trying to use deadly force on me.
Right.
I'll even let them, if they want to steal, in certain circumstances, I'll let them take the car or take whatever they want, because I can always replace it or call the police or something.
Right.
And that's another thing, we have to be careful, because police and laws,
Yeah.
back in the day, they didn't have laws.
Mhm.
So you can, if someone did something real extra, you can go off on them.
Right.
But nowadays,
Now it is
they can-
crazy
you
like
can
that
be
too.
sued
You be
easily.
sued because it's like nowadays. I know that you can't even, if you harm somebody that's coming up on your property these days, you can go to jail for that. It depends. It's kind of tricky, And yeah, man, it's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. But just stay safe and everything. And shoot.
I mean, what would be your thoughts on using discernment? Like, when should they use deadly force?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
What do you think?
Yeah. When they use deadly force, man. I would use it if somebody coming at me completely. I don't even care. I'm going off. I'm letting off.
Oh, okay.
That's how I'm doing. And I be thinking that, I'm like, what's going on out here? Like the Marvin Gaye song. You too young for that though. Like, what's going on? Oh, tell me what's going on. No, I'm not gonna even try to sing now because I can't sing. But yeah, man. So
Yeah.
you got anything else to add for this, man?
No, that's all I gotta say. I mean, hey,
Mhm.
just try to have a balance, right? Don't be relying on the government, relying on everybody else
Right.
for what you should be doing yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Then another thing too, like I'm saying again, anybody that's watching it, even the young adults, don't be saying that, oh, Brent and Alex told us to go out there and do this and shoot and kill. No, not at all. We telling y'all to protect yourself. Use force when it's need to be. Don't go out there and start anything with nobody. That's all we trying to say. We're not promoting no violence at all. So I'm gonna say this. Welcome to but thank you for tuning in to the Brent and Alex show. And like I said, we will be having more videos out for you. And I want everybody to have a good day. All right now.
All right, we out.
Yeah, we out.